This I wanna nail sports to the bone. Top blogger, top YouTube channel. No matter which sports, yeah, we got it covered. Subscribe and hit the notification bell.
A blessed day to you, all my sports to the bone people. Welcome back to another video. Thank you all for checking this one out. So, as we continue to wait on day 4 of that test match between West Indies and Australia, I have a couple of other cricketing stories that I would like to touch on in the meantime. So the 4-day regional championship is fastly approaching, and the teams, they are actually getting themselves ready. They are having their trial games. They are putting together their squads. The defending champions, Guyana Harpy Eagles, they have rushed out of the blocks. They have already named their squad, and we see that they have named two new leaders, captain and vice captain. So we're going to take a look at that squad. Also, we're going to zoom in on how that test match between England and India is going on. They're actually playing the first of 5. And at the end of day 3, England leading by 126 runs. So I will give you a little on that also. Let's give a listening ear, my people, and let me know what you all think in the comment section. All right, so let us start with some 4-day regional championship. So this is our competition that we look to see what our test future will be like. We usually see the youngsters coming out and doing some work. We know that we always ask for more games. We always say that this season needs to be longer. CWI, they have actually added 2 new teams. So, it's going to be very interesting to see how that goes. We'll give the players an opportunity to play more games. But at the end of the day, we still think that the players need to be playing cricket right around. You understand? Anyways, the defending champions, Guyana Harpy Eagles, they have named their squad, and they have actually named a new captain and vice captain. I am taking this from the Guyana Harpy Eagle, from the Guyana Cricket Board Facebook page. So they have actually given us the information here on their page. And just to let you know, the young rising superstar Kevlan Anderson, he is the new captain, and he will be supported by vice captain Matthew Nandu. Yes, my people. So Guyana Harpy Eagles looking to the youngsters, looking to turn the page, looking to move on. And, they have some experienced people there still. Versamar Permal is still there. So Captain Kevlan Anderson, Vice Captain Matthew Nando, Niall Smith, Versamar Permal, Anthony Adams, Kevin Sinclair is also there. They have Ransford Beaton, Tejnaran Shandopal. They have Prasad. They have Perez. That's Raymond Perez. They have Ronaldo Al-Mohamed, Steven Sankar. They have Kemal Savori. So those are the players that they have actually named to go out there and defend their 4-day regional title. So it's going to be very interesting, my viewers and subscribers. We know that the players, they are actually looking on and seeing, and they are seeing what's going on in Australia, and they are going to be saying to themselves, listen, it's just a couple months ago we were playing 4-day regional cricket with Arthurnes, Justin Greaves, Hodge, and these guys, and they have found their way into the West Indies squad. So I am hoping that they would use these to basically I am hoping that they will use this as good motivation to say yes, they definitely can get into the team. Now on their Facebook page, the Guyana Cricket Board post this under the squad, and I quote: under the new Cricket West Indies player movement policy, each territory is required to name 6 priority players. Right? They say the Guyana Harpy Eagles 6 priority players will be announced shortly. So that is what they are saying, my people. The championship, just to remind you, bowls off on the 7th of February. The defending champions, Harpy Eagles, will take on Trinidad and Tobago Red Force to get their thing up and running in round one. So the Guyana Harpy Eagles, their squad, this is the first squad that I am seeing, but you know how I always do it. Once I see the squad, once the teams put the squad out, I will definitely go through it and give you some information on that. Now we're expecting the two leaders to carry the team. You know, Matthew Nando, Kevin Anderson. He's going to continue knock on the door of the West Indies senior team. You understand? Kevin Sinclair will be there also. Tejan and Shandopar will have to look to use this to work himself back into shape. Not a fruitful tour of Australia so far. So that is what the Guyana Harpy Eagles squad looks like. So we will continue to wait on the other teams to put out theirs. Now, just before we go, just a little information on this test match here between England and India. So scores in the game so far. England in their first innings, 246. India, 436. Then we would have had England going in back-to-back 316 for 6. And they are leading by 126 runs. Now, Ollie Pope, he has, it's a fruitful return for Ollie Pope, my viewers. You know, he has a century to his name. Now, in the first innings for England, Ben Duckett got 35, Zach Crawley 20, Joe Root 29, Ollie Pope made 1 in that first innings there. Johnny Bairstow 37, Ben Stokes 70. So those were the main contributors there. Bowling for India in the first innings, we would have seen Ashwin picking up 3, Jadeja getting 3, Boomer getting 2, Aksar Patel, he picked up 2. And batting for India in their first innings, a couple of players got, 3 players actually got into the 80s, but were unable to push on to get that 3-figure score. Jeswal, he made 80 off 74. KL Rahul got 86. Ravindra Jadeja got 87. So those were the main contributors. You know, shout out to them. Aksar Patel in the back end there picked up 44. Bowling for England in the first innings, Joe Root, the man with the golden arm, he got 4 for 79. Rohan Ahmed picked up 2. Tom Hartley picked up 2. And Jack Leach got 1. So batting a second time for England now. This is where Ollie Pope, is dominating. He's actually not out on 148 of 208 deliveries. They will resume this game at 11 p.m. tonight to kick off day 4. Around about the same time when West Indies and Australia should be taking the field. So 148 to Ollie Pope in this innings here. Zach Crawley 31, Ben Duckett 47, Ben Fowkes 34. So that is how it is looking. In terms of the win percentage, they have England at 16.5%, India at 83%, and a draw at 0.5. So England, they are leading by 126 runs. They still have 4 wickets in hand. So, it's going to be very interesting to see how that goes. Now, picking up the wickets for India in the second innings here so far. Bumrah has 2, Ashwin has 2, Patel and Jadeja, they have 1 each. So that is pretty much it, my people. Your little late night update here. Gonna leave it right here for now until tomorrow when we take a look at West Indies and Australia. Big up.